Burnout is so common nowadays. It's almost a sign of our times, and it's so misunderstood. And I became interested in burnout just because I burnt out myself but didn't know it. And nobody could help me. Doctors couldn't help me. Other health practitioners couldn't help me because the problem wasn't really physical. The physical effects were stopping me in my path. But the real underlying problem was that my heart and soul were whispering and I wasn't listening. Now, what is burnout? How do you know you're burnt out? Well, the first and most obvious sign is that your fire is low. You go to bed exhausted, you wake up not much better. If you've been burnt out or approaching it, you know what I mean. And that's actually how I knew I was burnt out. I heard the word burnout and I said, that's it. That's what happened to me 10 years ago. The other symptoms are things like you tend to get disconnected, angry, feel empty, feel irritable. You work harder and get less done. You get ill more often. You increase your addictions. You show every sign of someone who's not connected anymore with the path that they're on, but they're doing it anyway. And this is really what burnout's all about. And this is a classic scenario with burnout, is you start off wholehearted, high energy, love what you do what you love. It seems that your energy is inexhaustible. And then something happens, either in you or in the situation, something changes and your heart goes out of it. But because you feel that what you're doing is so important for some reason or other, your identity is tied up with that. You think you can't stop and look and think about it. You got to go on. And then you drive yourself like a car with the accelerator and the brake on, not stopping for fuel. So, of course, you burn out. Does this sound familiar? Does it ring a bell? If it sounds at all familiar, and I've had people all over the world write to me and say, the stories you give are my story. It's as if you're writing about me. So if this rings a bell for you, do read on further, because if you're not yet burnt out, it's much better to head it off first than to end up burnt out with all the symptoms. If you are burnt out, there's still a way forward and a way to heal. So please do take care of yourself. This is your life, and you have a right to have a lot of joy on it.